78-69, Jackets a winner over IPFW. I am indeed joined by Coach Brian Gregory. And, Coach, you knew the Mastodons had won 25 last year. A lot of players back. They put up a big fight.
Yeah, like we said before the game, this was going to be a 40-minute game. We're going to be able to do some stuff that put us in some difficult situations. And at the same time, I thought, offensively, there was some shots, especially in the first half, that were good looks, and you got to put those in. And obviously, a big concern of mine that has been, all year long is, our ability to get fouled and then go to the line and make them pay. We just left way too many points up on the table. They didn't shoot any better. That was the thing that saved us. It was potentially two of the worst free throw shooting exhibitions you've ever seen from both teams. But again, let's be honest, our rebounding saved our bacon tonight. No question about that.
Well, and Quinton Stephens and Marcus Georges-Hunt, a couple of very timely big shots late.
Yeah, we executed pretty well during winning time when we ran some special actions to get those guys the ball. Demarco hit a big shot around the basket as well. We wanted to get the ball inside to him. Those three guys played well, and I thought Josh Heath played well. It was good to have Travis back out there. And we just got to get some better basketball, more consistent basketball from some other guys. But, not pleased. But, to be honest with you, we beat a team that's, pretty darn good. And we did some good things against them. And at the same time, we got to keep getting better.
You mentioned Josh Heath, and, Coach, I asked you about him last game, but now you tally it up, 18 assists, 1 turnover through 3 games. I'm guessing if I told you that stat 3 games ago, you would have said, yeah, I'll take that.
No question about it. And again, you get 9 points from him and 8 points from Travis. So at the 40 minutes at the point guard spot, that's 17 points, 10 assists, 3 turnovers. You're not going to get much better production than that. There were some defensive mistakes that both of them made. We got to tighten them up. Those two guys, it's unfair, but they can't make any mistakes. You know what I mean? It's their role, it's their position, and that puts a lot of pressure on them. But I thought I've been really pleased with Josh, and obviously to get Travis back in the game, 17 and 20, 30 minutes for those guys, 24 minutes, pretty good production.
Offensively and defensively, what did you think of your interior play? Because obviously IPFW came out, they wanted to establish Forbes inside.
Yeah, and I thought, you hold Forbes at 6 of 16 from the field. So we did a good job on him. We gave up that layup at the end. Charles guarding the post and just made a mistake, covered it wrong. But I thought, Demarco played well for us, and I thought Robert Sampson gave us a big lift. Just needs to get a little more consistent on the offensive end. It wasn't a great game by Charles tonight, and so like we talked about, it was someone else's night that had to step up, and luckily, DeMarco with the 13 points or 15 points and 7 rebounds did a good job down there.
Lastly, Coach, end of the day, you're 3-0 where you want to be going into this Orlando tournament, and that's going to be a tough Orlando tournament.
Yeah, again, it doesn't get any easier. We're going to have to play a lot better. We're going to have to keep rebounding. But we have to do some other things better. Much better job today on the assist to turnover. 31 points, 15 assists. I like that in more in the 20 range. But I thought we did some good things. We have to play better, and I think we will. Our guys understand that, and there's some key areas that we can really focus on now.
What's the schedule between now and heading down to Orlando?
We'll give them tomorrow off, and then we'll come back on Sunday. Due to NCAA rules, and we give them Monday off, and then we'll practice Tuesday and Wednesday, and then we open up with Marquette. So, Sunday will be, it'll be a good practice. Let's just put it that way. It will be a good practice for us. We'll go early, so our guys can get to the 2:00 game when Michelle and the ladies take on Georgia.
Quinton, great game. Timely shots by you late. Looked like a couple design plays to get you the ball.
Yeah, Coach set it up. All he wants me to do is just be ready to shoot every time, and I had the space, and I was ready to shoot, so I took the shots.
So far, obviously, you had 22 points against Georgia, but your role, you play the 3, you play the 4. Do you like to be more around the perimeter, banging inside? You look to be pretty comfortable doing both. I'm
pretty comfortable doing both. I think last year helped me a lot. I'm at the 4 position, and then we got a lot of work in with me at the 3. So, yeah, I'm pretty comfortable with both spots. I just do whatever my team needs me to do.
Talking with Quinton Stephens. Jackets get the win over IPFW to get to 3-0. And speaking of being comfortable, that Georgia game that I referenced where you scored 22, that was your so-called coming out party, big career high. Did that just kind of parlay, I should say, a bunch of momentum for you going forward?
Well, I would say, yeah. I mean, I feel like my teammates feel like they can drive and kick. I didn't really create many of my own shots. My role actually is just really to just rebound, run transition, keep my man in front of me. And, I mean, I'm known as a shooter, and that's what I need to do. That's what I bring to the team. But I'm never asked to score the ball. I just put myself in position to score, and I take the shots.
Play your role. I know Coach at times did not look happy on that sideline. What did he say to you guys in the locker room?
Well, he said that we just need to be a lot more disciplined, and he knows that we can do it. We did some good things tonight as well as this past week's game, but he thinks that our focus for the UGA game was different than this week, so we really need to pick it up going into Orlando.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's the last thing I wanted to ask you about. As I talked with Coach, the competition ratchets up here. So a chance, you're 3-0 though. You escaped all these games. You're 3-0. Big opportunity down in Orlando though.
Yeah, I agree. There's some good teams down there. We get our mindset ready. Right, starting tomorrow, we'll be watching film, getting ready for Marquette, and we just have to take one game at a time, really.
And I just want to warn you, Coach said Sunday's practice is going to be pretty intense.
Oh, no doubt, and I'll be ready. Make sure the guys know that. We realize that we can play a lot better than the coaches expect us from us.
Absolutely. Good stuff. Good game tonight, Quinton.
Thank you. I appreciate it.